Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today we're going to be doing a little full glam look. I'm very excited to walk you guys through how I do my full glam. It's not too different from my regular techniques. It's just a little few tweaks that I want to show you guys that I do just to get my look to look more full glam, just pop out more, and just look very put together and last the whole night. So I'm very excited to show you guys. I am going out tonight, so I'm gonna do like a little get ready with me and possibly show you guys the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing. I don't know yet. I have to see if I'm gonna have enough time, but let's get right into it, guys. I'm so excited to do this with you guys, so let's go. Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna start off, as you guys already know, I'm gonna start off with a very clean, hydrated face. I already have my skincare on. I washed my face, and I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. primer, and that is the Power Grip primer. It feels so like icky, like touching it with my actual hands feels so weird. I'm going against everything I told you guys. I'm gonna be using my hands to put on my primer because I can't find my brush anywhere, and I don't want to end up like ruining another makeup brush just so that I can put on my primer. That's like the most annoying thing ever. When I'm gonna do super full glam look, I like to put enough primer under my eye and my smile lines, and those are areas that I feel like end up creasing the most. Okay, so primer is on. My face is looking pretty hydrated and looking good. I'm just gonna let that set in for a little bit, and then I'm gonna start going in on my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna actually try doing my eyebrows on camera. It's very hard for me to do my eyebrows on camera, but I'm gonna try my best to show you guys how I do my eyebrows. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start with taking foundation, or you guys can also use any concealer that is your same skin tone, and just put a bit on your hands. And I take like this a super flat brush, kind of like this one, basically carving out with the flat brush the tip of the flat brush, just taking some foundation and just going right under and just tracing my eyebrow right under and just cleaning it. And then I just take a bit more of a foundation or concealer, whatever it is that you're using, and then just go back in, trace it a little more with the thicker end of the brush, the thicker side of the brush, and then just bring that all in like that. You see? Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just give me 1 second. As you guys can see, I already finished both of my eyebrows, shaping them. They look a little weird right now, and that's fine. I'm going to end up fixing them later on. But this is basically what I do to carve out my eyebrows so that they can look a little better. So after I end up carving out my eyebrows, I end up going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush. And it's actually a flat brush, and I feel like for me, when it comes to my eyebrows, the flatter the brush the better, just because I feel like I need a brush that I can easily control and manipulate when I'm doing my eyebrows. And I feel like also the stiffer it is, the better for some reason. Like, let me show you my technique. So I use the Dip Brow Pomade. Like, it's very 2016 of me, but it's like the best thing I use for my eyebrows. So I take some, and then after I take some, I end up squeezing the brush like that, like making it flat, almost like sharp. And then I end up taking the sides and just like fluffing them up because I want it to be as sharp as possible. And then it ends up being like this again. I finished brushing it again. I'm going to outline the bottom of my eyebrows now with the brush just to kind of give it some definition, but I'm not going to fill it in, not yet. I don't know if you guys can already see, like I did this eyebrow already, and all I did was just from here to the end of the eyebrow, all I did was just outline it. Define, like I just want more finesse to my eyebrows, that's all. Okay guys, so I already did my eyes. I felt like it was gonna take too long if I just sat there and explained everything, so I went ahead, did my eyes. I put these lashes on. I was kind of like skeptical about the lashes at first, but honestly they look so cute. And guess where I got it from, guys? I kid you not, I got these lashes from my 99-cent store. My 99-cent store. These lashes cost only $1 something, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do like a little close-up. Like, yeah, okay, we know that it's not the best quality, we get it. Oh, my eyebrows are crazy. My eyebrows are crazy. I'm gonna fix them, but just like that, we know that the lashes aren't the best quality, but they actually look pretty cute on, I'm not gonna lie. Especially for like a full glam, I feel like these lashes look so cute. So check your nearest 99-cent store because you guys might find a really nice pair of lashes there. Now we're gonna move on to the face. We're gonna go ahead and start with just concealing the area that I feel like sometimes gets just a little darker and I don't want it to. So I'm gonna start off with just putting some concealer right around my nose and right around my mouth area. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Coconut Flakes. I'm just gonna put a little bit because a little bit does go a long way with this concealer. And as you guys can hear, they're already starting the fireworks around my house, which is so annoying. I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation ever, the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. Once again, I am in the shade Vanatu right now because this is my summer color. And when winter comes around, I'm just gonna show you guys what my winter color is as well. So for my foundation, I'm just gonna go ahead with the same flat brush that I used for my eyebrows earlier. I'm just gonna start swatching it all over my face. I like to do it like this. I've actually seen people apply their foundation with their hands, and I immediately cringe so hard. It's perfectly fine for you to do it, but I can't imagine myself just rubbing foundation like into my face. I feel like one, my skin would be so angry, red, and irritated after I take it off, and two, I just feel like, I don't know, I don't think that it's like, even though like the makeup looks so bomb afterwards, but I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I wouldn't be able to pull off rubbing foundation onto my face. Like, I went in with some setting spray on my foundation brush, and that just helps me blend out my foundation even more, and also helps it stay and last longer, I feel. I also feel, guys, like if you're gonna be going out for the night and you want a very snatched, filter like flawless look, definitely wear foundation that is full coverage or just buildable to full coverage, just because I feel like it makes your makeup look way better. It kind of snatches and just, you know, makes all the blemishes and any little imperfections disappear, and it really makes your makeup look super nice. And for my foundation on my forehead, I'm actually going to be mixing my regular foundation and a contour that I have from Juvia's Place that's a bit darker, just so that I can have somewhat of a more natural look on my forehead. Like most people, our foreheads are just a little darker than like the rest of our face, and I used to be the type of person that didn't wear any foundation on my forehead. I was like that person that like in my pictures, like I was like foundation, clear skin, filter here, and then like the top part was just like gone. Okay, so I already placed my foundation, and now for my concealer, I feel like I'm very much a concealer gal. I love a good concealer. I love layering my concealer, and I'm actually gonna do a 3-layer concealer for my look today. It's going to still look good. It's still gonna look blended out and seamless, hopefully, but I am going to do a 3-layer concealer just for different reasons, and I'm going to tell you guys right now why. So I'm going to start off with my Hourglass concealer. I just feel like it's really smooth, really silky, and I just like the finish, but I like it more for like a soft glam. I'm just going to put a bit. I'm not going to put too much just because I'm going to go in with the heavier concealer, which is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. That's exactly what it does. It makes your under eyes literally look like a filter. So I'm going to go in now with that right over. Let that sit for a little while. And I'm using the Faux Filter Concealer just because, like I said, I want like a filter like look on my face tonight. I don't want it to look too natural, and I feel like the Hourglass is perfect for like a more natural, like softer look, and I'm not going for that tonight. We're going for a little heavier, we're going for a little darker. For my nose, I'm actually going to go in with the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 10. So I just get like a darker concealer. I use it as contour sometimes. I also use it as a means to mix my foundation, and if I want like a darker foundation. But I'm going to just use this for my nose today because I can't find my e.l.f. putty bronzer. I don't know where I like lost it. I'm always losing my stuff. So for my nose, I'm going to try to do this on camera as well. I basically I used to literally just go do a whole line down completely of just like straight up concealer, but I start with a bit of contour right there, right in the corners of my eyes and my nose. I always forget the name of this area of your face. So as you guys can see, I just contoured that part. Instead of taking more contour and continuing to put contour on the end of my nose, what I do is that with a clean brush, I just like kind of like pat it down and kind of take off the excess product. I just drag down the contour that's already there so it doesn't look too heavy. So I just go and just start dragging down the product down my nose, as you guys can see, like that. And I continue doing it on the other side, parallel to the one that I just made. And then I bring it down completely down to my nostrils, and then this is where I do take a little bit more, and then I go right under my nostril, one line, and then right above the button of my nose, I feel, one more line, and then I kind of make like a square like shape at the tip of my nose. And then I take a cleaner, flatter, fluffy brush, and then I just go in and just start like blending everything out. For the contour in this area, I just actually blend it upwards into my eyebrow and into that like brow bone area. And I feel like it just snatches that area as well. Instead of just leaving it like right there, I just go in and I start working it up there. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I already can. And for a nose like mine, I have like a pretty wide nose. Learning how to contour your nose is like everything because it really snatches you up. Not that I want to change my nose in any way, but it just makes your nose look a little more snatched, a little more, you know, just a little more finesse to your face. And I like that. As I always say, like, blend until your heart's content. Like, there's no ruling you having to stop blending. Just keep blending until you feel like everything looks like blended in, it looks seamless. I feel like makeup is more technique than anything else, and I'm still learning too. So I also did a scrub before doing my makeup on my lips, just because I feel like there's times that, like, have you ever done your lips and did like a whole lip combo and then out of nowhere starts like getting flaky? I feel like that's because it has like all the dead skin there, so I make sure to scrub my lips before I do my makeup so I don't have any flaky skin on my lips or anything like that, and it's looking super plump and hydrated. And I'm just gonna go in and just put some lip balm to start hydrating it before I do my lip combo. And the one that I'm actually using is the Supergoop Play SPF 30 lip balm with acai. I am obsessed with this lip balm. My sister gave it to me for my birthday, and it's literally super hydrating. Especially during the summertime, I like to really protect my lips and just make sure that I have it hydrated and protecting it with any type of SPF because I'm always in the sun as well. And this is honestly one of the best lip balms I've had in a very, very long time. And the good thing is that if I stop using it, like let's say for a day or two, my lips still feel pretty hydrated, and I don't have like this like these withdrawals that you kind of get like with like Blistex or Carmax, where you feel like your lips get super dry and irritated. My lips still feel pretty good if I'm not using it for a day or two. So pretty good product. I use it all of the time. I already sprayed my sponge. I'm gonna go in and start blending out the concealer. I feel like putting extra primer really makes your under eyes look so good. So concealer has been put. It looks so good, but I'm not done yet. You guys are gonna see a whole nother layer of concealer as well. I'm gonna go in for my cheeks with the Hourglass foundation stick. You guys already know that I'm obsessed with this foundation stick. I love it so much. I'm gonna go in with the shade Warm Almond on my cheeks, and I'm gonna tell you guys something super heartbreaking. It fell. And a piece broke off, and then the whole like stick just came out, and I nearly wanted to cry. I felt so upset just because I feel like it's such a quality product and it is expensive. So if I had to replace it, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I just got it like 2 months ago and it's already like breaking off. I was just so upset. A bit more product than what I usually put for like a soft glam, but definitely worth it so you can get that really snatched look. I'm gonna spray down my angle brush and I'm gonna go in and start blending everything out. And guys, like I said, blend until your heart is content, until you feel like it looks good and snatched. Don't be afraid to be there for like 2 minutes just blending everything out, because at the end of the day, that's what's gonna save your makeup look. We're gonna go back in with the Huda Beauty Full Filter Concealer. And then I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Snow. I remember the first time I got this, I was obsessed with Too Faced concealer. I still am, but I just don't use it as much because it's a very brightening concealer, and I just used to look like a ghost when I used to put this on only. Now I just use it just to add some more brightness, but not a lot. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna put a dot right here because a little goes such a long way with Too Faced concealers, and it's a lot of product. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M173 brush just so that I can press it in under my eye, and then I'm gonna go in and finish blending it out with the sponge. So I'm just gonna go do that really quickly. Okay, so it's been blended under my eye, and then I'm gonna go in now and just blend out the rest with the sponge just so it can look a little more seamless. Okay, so I just finished blending out my concealer and it looks so good. It looks so hydrated. I'm obsessed with how the concealer looks. It looks so good. Oh my goodness, I love the layering technique. I love putting extra. I just feel like it looks so good, and it doesn't look cakey, which is the crazy part. It looks pretty good. So I do recommend you guys layering your concealers and definitely putting in a good amount and starting off with extra primer under your eyes, please. Going with the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, and I'm just gonna do these little powder triangles. I always forget the name, guys. I feel like I'm the worst with the names. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, not people's names, but like names of like actual things. Like, I get tongue twisted. I always forget, so I'm so sorry. But these little triangle things, that's what I'm using. And I'm just gonna go into my under eyes and just really press that product in super well. Enough, because we don't want any creasing. And guys, as you're doing it, lift. I always say this: if you want a nice lifted look, apply everything upwards. Your makeup upwards, your contour upwards. It gives you a very snatched, lifted look. Even your lashes, if you can kind of tilt them just a little bit, it just gives you a very nice lifted look. Now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. This product literally makes you look like a golden bronzed, beautiful, you know, tanned goddess, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm here for it and I love it so much. I'm gonna go in with his dual-ended brush as well, which is amazing. Honestly, the way it picks up product, incredible. It's truly unmatched. Sometimes when I'm recording, the lights actually kind of mess with my eyesight and I can't really see how much product it is that I'm putting in, so kind of a thing with my eyesight right now, the lights, I'm not gonna lie. Guys, I actually forgot to show you guys something, so I'm gonna do it really quickly before I continue with the rest of my powders. But what I like to do to really snatch up my face is to contour the bottom part of my cheekbone. So what I do is that I grab a flat brush, the foundation that I was using, or a little bit of concealer with the cheekbone, and instead of doing like a straight line, I actually work with the shape of my face, and I'm actually gonna go upwards. So this is a little trick that I do. Instead of just leaving it here, which I can leave it there and it's still gonna look snatched, but instead of leaving it there, I'm actually gonna take it a step further. So I'm gonna take a bit more foundation with the flat brush and I'm gonna bring it up. So I brought it up like a hook, right? You're gonna kind of look like a puppet. I'm not even gonna lie to you, a little bit like a puppet, but it just accentuates and kind of makes your cheekbone pop out even more. So this is already natural. This is just with the foundation. I'm not even smiling or making crazy strong gestures, but you can already see how it makes your cheekbone, or if you don't have much of a cheekbone but you kind of want to make the illusion of it, it makes it pop out even more. So we're gonna go ahead and do that as well on the other side. See how pretty that looks? Like, it already makes your cheekbones look so much better, and it was just a little trick. Looks so good. Now I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place powdered blush. Oh my goodness, Juvia's Place, love you guys. First of all, the best products, the most pigmented products, and super affordable. When I tell you, you are paying for such amazing quality products, it's insane. That's why I've ended up buying their powders, their blushes. I tell you, this combo's super pretty. It's giving Barbie. It's super pretty. It's like a pale pink and then we have a hot pink, but obviously I'm going to go in with the pale pink and I'm just going to put it right here, the apples of my cheeks. And like I said, guys, the lights really do end up messing with me a lot, so I can't really see too well if I'm putting too much. So then again, the more blush the better. So after I put my blush on, which looks super cute so far, I'm gonna go back in with the setting powder and just finish setting everything. After this to be the last thing that I do, just because I feel like it ends up bringing everything together and kind of blends everything in very beautifully. So that's why I put it in after I put on my blush. So I'm just gonna let that bake for a moment and we're gonna start with our eyes. Once again, we are not done. I wanted to do like a smoked out under eye, so I'm gonna go in with some black liner in my waterline and then just smoke it out with some darker eyeshadow and maybe like some brown as well. Okay, so I already did the liner in the waterline already off camera, just because I had to be up close and personal with it. I have to finish my eyes off of camera, guys, just because I am running out of time and my lights keep on turning on and off. You guys kind of see it flickering, so it wants to turn off, so that's why. But I am gonna finish off with the lip combo now that my eyes are done. I'm gonna go in with the MAC lip pencil in the shade Cork. I'm obsessed with this lip pencil. It's very velvety and creamy, and it just looks so great on, and it lasts so long. Like, it lasts such a long time. I'm gonna go in a little bit with my Rare Beauty blush, which is matte, but I'm, you know, using it right now as a lipstick as well, just because I feel like it looks so good on. And I don't like how it looks on my cheeks, but I feel like on my lips looks so good, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want it to go to waste. So this is the finished look, guys. What do we think? I like it. I'm not gonna say that I'm not a fan of it. I think it looks cute. I feel like I like how the under eyes look. I love the darkness, the snatchness. It's just, honestly, for a night out, especially with what I'm wearing and everything, it's gonna look so good. And I'm gonna see if I can make a separate video about what I'm wearing later on, just because I don't have time right now. I actually have to get dressed and get going. But yes, this is the finished look, guys. My light just turned off, so this is what we're working with. I just wanted to show you guys the makeup up close, just so you guys can see how it looks. And I really like how the darker under eye kind of makes my eyes pop out a bit more, because I do have smaller eyes, so I just really like how it just pops out. And I love the pop of blush. Oh my god, it looks so cute. I think we're suffering from eyebrow blindness today, but we're just gonna keep it pushing and just be blind about it, because I don't have time to fix it. But this is the finished look, guys. I just wanted to show you guys up close and personal how it looks, and how it doesn't look cakey, because I put enough primer and it hydrated my face really well. So yeah. Anyways, I have to get going, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and just be on the lookout for more videos that are soon to come. I'm very excited to show you guys what I have in store. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, my loves. Bye.